So I'm trying to keep these things around 20 minutes. It's never too long. Hey, my love. And just so you know, my brain works like, okay, so I'm watching NCIS lately, right? You know, my escapism, much like Bollywood in India, and how when even in the most shit, it is very important for a form of escapism, and my brain's so damaged I can barely read anymore. So I throw myself into watching TV. I didn't know binge watching was a thing until my shrink told me about it, but wow. TV got me through my first year. Here, let's get down to Lucky's level, because Lucky's what's the most important in all of this. Because it's all about Lucky. And the more focused I stay on Lucky, the less angry I am. And it's really not about me. It's really not about me. I'm just the very sharp tip of a ceremonial sword. Not even a real sword. I can't handle being used. I can't handle being used. I'm the very, very tip of a ceremonial sword. And so I am purely intended as an informational conduit and a guide. God kept me alive to be a guide. Because I do deserve to be alive. Yes, my love. Yes, my love. And I know that I deserve to be alive. Ooh, let's do this. I know that I deserve to be alive because such a wonderful animal as Lucky loves me. And such a wonderful man as my lover loves me. So I am worth salvation. I am worth saving. Because I love them. And at the end of the day, this is all about messages of love. I know I have a lot of anger and a lot I'm actively overcoming. But you see, this is the person I am. This is the person I prefer to be. I just want to be left alone. I just want to be happy and peaceful. And I deserve that. I've been through a lot. But I have no regrets. Because I know I did everything I could. And that things couldn't have gone the other way. There was no other way, because I tried. Well, no, there's always another way, but you know what? I gave it a solid fucking effort. Hey, baby. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You see, this is the side of me that my soldiers never see. For Gibbs to have been married 3 times, that means he's got to be quite a romantic. Yeah, Gibbs may be hard, but there's a purpose behind it. And you know what? My guys have always loved me. I remember on Primo, because I don't drink, right? I've always been little Miss Dudley Do-Right Straight Edge. And I remember we were... Oh, yes! Yes! Look at how he even crosses his paws. Yes, my love. See, because I want you to become the star of the show. It's not about me, it's about you. You are the love that is humanity's salvation. You are the example. You are the one that soothes even me. Yeah. And when I rescued him, they thought he was a fighting dog. Well, my neighbor thought he was a fighting dog. There's my baby. There's my baby. There's my baby. Yeah, Gibbs may be hard, but his team loves him. I may be hard, but my guys have always loved me. Yeah, I headbutted the shit out of Kreitz, and I am sorry her equipment was improperly. I am genuinely sorry that Kreitz got cracked across the nose. But I hope she learned her lesson. And you know what? Kreitz loves me. Kreitz, Roland, the guys on my team, the guys that matter to me, they love me just as I love them. We were on Pre-Mob, but we were still up at Marlboro, Maryland in Pre-Mob, right? And, soldiers drink. A lot, many of them. And understandably so, and I don't begrudge them that. And, like, fuck, well, we're going to war, you know? And I'm like, okay, well, you know, I went with them. They know I don't drink. Yes, my love. Yes, my love. I love you too, baby. Thank you. Thank you for giving me love. Anyway, so we rock up to a bar somewhere near there, if I think. And dear God, hey. See, now he's on guard again. He is such. Even when I go to the bathroom, he'll fucking pull up guard duty, you know? I mean, he is such a smart dog. I train him with commands like in and out, and we can be. Thank you, my love. Thank you, my love. He's facing the door right now. If he's not actively involved or entertained or if there's been a recent change in situation or whatever, he will always pull guard duty facing the door. Wherever we are, whatever's going on. He is very protective of me, much like my soldiers. You know, and so we're out at this bar, right? I mean, I don't really drink, but they're like, hey, try this, try this, try this, try this. And I'm like, oh my God. Thank you for the love, my baby. Thank you for the love. I thought he was gonna sneeze. Anyway, they're like, try this, try this, try this. Oh my God. Ugh. But yeah, I tried all that shit. And then one of my soldiers, what would have been mine, had I deployed, drunk as shit. And yet he insists on carrying me out. Because he's convinced I'm drunk. Hey, used to be engaged to a Ukrainian dude. Try learning to drink vodka shots from a Russian, honey. I'm not drunk, but I let him because it was important to him. He's drunk as shit. But it was important to him, and I'm just like, please don't drop me, dude. Any fucking fireman carries my ass out of the bar. Because it was important to him. Because my guys were taking care of me. And whether he dropped me or not, I let him. He didn't drop me, thank God. And I trusted him not to. But I knew he was drunk as shit, and I knew this was important to him, and I was willing to take the risk of him dropping me because it was important to him to take care of me. He wanted to carry me out, so I let him. Yes, I'm hard. I am hard. I know I'm hard. But two things. One, guess what? I'm even way harder on myself. I am way harder on me. And two, I'm hard when it's important. I'm hard when it's down to the wire. I'm hard when it's something that life matters. You know, yeah, I fucking ripped a Fuvio Nui, and I even made her fucking, oh, well, I don't know if I made her cry, but I know I seriously hurt even her feelings. Because if she was going to rip on every person in that line for, well, anyone that stood out to her as an easy target in that armory line, then yes. Who are you to even bring self-tanning to Premob? I'm sorry, is it a beauty pageant? Did you really think yourself so much better than the guy with the BCGs that's getting ready to draw a rifle? And that may be the one that has to protect you on the front lines? Just be a good person. Social responsibility. Think before you act. And act if you should. That's all I've ever wanted. That's all I've ever wanted. And I have been let down. Boy, have I been let down. But you know what? It took me dying to realize there really is nobody for me to look up to. I lose myself in escapism of binge watching and shit because I gotta look up to television to find characters that I can look up to. Because all the way up or all the way down, I have found people wanting for leadership. I really want to be a follower. Leading is hard. Leading is tiring. Giving the orders, all the response, all the pressure, oh my God. It's fucking hard, man. I just want to follow. And that is why I've been so willing to surrender to the will of God. Because finally I have orders I respect. I want to follow orders. I don't want to be I don't want to be the gold standard. I really don't. And guess what? I'm fucking broken. I'm bent. I'm worn out. I got nightmares, I got sweats, I got flashbacks, I got all that shit too. But you know, I work through it. Because people are counting on me. Before I was willing to die for onesie-twosies, I have spent my entire life helping others. As a child in Hurricane Andrew all the way down to my death. James Bradford Kelly needed help. He asked me for help. I missed my eject window. That's okay, because I lived. And I lived with the understanding. Go big or go home. And I'm not allowed to go home until I go big. Because I have to believe that I deserve to go to heaven. Where would you go? What would you do? What would you have? What have you not done? And you see, that's where we come down to it. Because most of us are such mindless animals that we don't even think about it. My question of import, and it comes pretty early on when I meet a good person. What would make you happy? If you could do anything for the rest of your life and money was not an issue, what would make you happy? And then, if somebody actually has an answer, most people don't. It tends to be something like, oh, well, I'd want to travel, or I'd want to, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, well, yeah, that's nothing giving back to society. Get your head off of you. But as far as being able to give back to humanity, as far as earning your own right to exist, as far as being more than just an oxygen thief on this planet, using up resources, yeah, most people don't even know. Most people haven't even thought of that question because we are so mindlessly running. Because somebody told us the experiment must continue. We're not even looking at how many bodies drop. We're not even checking for pulses. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Pass the buck. It's not your fault. It's not your problem. Keep moving. Wow, really? I'd hate to see you with a gun in your hand. Because all the shit that you people mindlessly run about thinking, oh my God, guess what? None of it's important. And that's why soldiers come back and lose their fucking shit when the wife's like, oh my God, but what about the curtains? The curtains don't fucking matter. Really? Really? You're the one? I have been to fucking hell and back. And you're worried about curtains? I'm still trying to psycho-emotionally wash the blood off me. And you're worried about what? Really? Get a fucking sense of context. Because there's nothing wrong with us. The problem is you. Wake up, Helen Keller. It's time to smell the blood. Wake up, Helen Keller. Welcome to the world. Because we are capable of so much more with so much less. And mediocre is not good enough.